What's up, Selena? How are you, honey? So, I pray tell a lot of you are peekaboo in. A lot of you just came back from Mama Bear's channel. It's okay. I'm. There's nothing more to be said. Nothing more I can do. It wasn't brought to my direct attention at the direct time for me to do anything. I'm all right. Thank you. And whatever information you got, whatever information anybody got on me, it's public knowledge and it's a past life. This isn't now. Who cares? It's not what you. It's not what paperwork states. It's what you can prove. It's what you can prove for the here and now. And just because somebody's got a laundry list of history, don't mean that it's that person today. And I'm going to tell you this now. I told all my mods when I found. I told all my mods there was a fox in the hen house when I figured out there was something going on, something very wrong. And I said Chris was not to be trusted, but you guys wanted to do your own thing and trust her. So I really don't know how to fix the mistake you made by trusting her. I don't. And as for my son not talking about the case, well, he isn't going to talk to anyone about it. By technicality, he ain't got to talk to nobody who has to do with YouTube about it. Period. His story's been sung to the proper people, and that's it. Get done with. I'm not gonna sit there and force my son to speak on fucking panel in front of the whole world for nobody. Dude, I love that video. I was waiting for you to come over. Dude, thank you. Like really, I really didn't know. I really didn't know anything about pressure cookers until that video. Like, thank you, dude. And that recipe, dude, I actually I forgot, but I got to go back over to your channel. I want to, if it's all right with you, I'd like to download that so I can use that recipe on a later date, because that is awesome, my friend. Thank you. Still can't believe I ain't never used a goddamn pressure cooker. God. I'm just saying. I'm just surprised I ain't never used one. But that is awesome. I'll be right with you. I'll give me 1 minute. I'm clicking buttons. I like clicking buttons. But yeah, definitely, dude. Thank you. No, I'm not even playing games. That is awesome. Thank you. That is cool. I mean, dude, for real, it only took 30 minutes to get it done right. That is awesome. I appreciate you for showing me that, dude, because I really didn't know anything about them. And just by watching your short live, dude, that short video, dude, that is awesome. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Like, I'm the grill guy. I'm the guy that, takes fucking 45 minutes to an hour to make a good dinner. But on lazy nights, man, tiring nights, whole nine, it's like, oh, I really want to sit there and cook all night. And then I wind up cooking all night anyway. But dude, that pressure cooker seems like a great investment, man. Thank you. Good afternoon. Jaded. Right? That is awesome. I like the recipe. And I know I'm not going to show it up here because I'm not going to, show his face. He doesn't. I don't think he usually shows his face on his lives. I'm not sure. I can't see that small little thing he has up in the corner on my screens half the time. Well, that's also because I don't keep these on my face like I'm supposed to. But definitely. But like I was saying, guys, listen. I didn't know anything about this shit that was disclosed on Mama Bear's channel until today. Now, if I would have known that day, that what was going on while it was happening, I could have called and I could have said something. But I cannot do anything about it now. And I do apologize that she got stuck in the middle. But at the end of the day, back when I first discovered I had a fox in the hen house and that Chris was going to be a problem, I told all my moderators that, yo, she's got to go. She's a problem, and she's not to be trusted. They made their own choices on whether or not they wanted to trust her. And there's nothing I can do to fix their mistakes. My biggest mistake is not being told. And to go around and to do what Chris did was fucked up and wrong. I will agree on that. And my son won't talk about the Summer case no matter what. So, and again, he doesn't owe anybody here on YouTube Streets any type of explanation, story, nothing. He doesn't owe anybody anything. So, but again, everybody give AB a big thank you for teaching me how to use a pressure cooker in literally under 5 minutes. So, I do apologize to her. And yeah, if it seems like if it looks like I'm staring at my screen, if I'm staring, it's because I'm probably just staring out in space. It's a thing. I do it a lot. If you go back and look throughout all my lives, you'll see I am literally just looking out in space. Like, it happens. And yes, I'm going to notice little things. I have girls. I'm a very overprotective dad. I notice when my girls try to sneak out in a low-cut shirt with a hoodie on, I notice it. Because I am a dad. I notice things like that. Like, you're not going out of my house in a low-cut shirt. You are a child. My child. Not happening. AB is awesome. Just saying. Okay? It's just my thing. And I do apologize if it makes anybody uncomfortable. I do. But my channel is not to be taken lightly. We say a lot of adult shit here. We talk about a lot of adult shit here. If you're underage, don't be here. It's not hard. If you're under the age of 18, let alone 21, don't come up on my shit. Okay? Because I'm not going to be accused of anything. And I've already gone over this 8, 9, 50,000 fucking times that I'm not an RSO. I've showed it 100 billion times. My brother's just a dick. Can't control him. I can only control what I have, which is my kids, which is my family at times. And I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying I cannot control what other people do. Okay? I'm just saying I am not being a dick, not trying to be one, but for real, I had no clue none of this was going on. None. My son talks to me about teenage boy things. He doesn't talk to me about anything other than that. Oh, dad, I hooked up with this girl last night. Da, da, da. I don't need to hear all that. Okay? And for that, and for this, and for Chris to bring in Mama Bear's child into this whole Balaka mess is wrong. I do not condone it at all. Period. Okay? I don't. And I'm not going to sit here and force my son to say any fucking thing on any YouTube channel, on any YouTube live or anything. I'm not doing it. I don't care how many people sit there and say, do it, do it, do it. No, the fuck I'm not. Okay? I refuse. All right? I refuse. Has nothing to do with anybody else. It's my personal choice. I refuse. I don't know what else to say on it other than what Chris did was fucked up and wrong, and I caught it before it could get worse. Not others did. I tried to warn people. They didn't want to listen. And this is the result of people not listening to other people who's already dealt with her, but dealt with a certain person. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. We all try to. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all sit there and we all have to learn the hard way. It happens. And we all already know you can't trust a fucking word out of Allison's mouth. And given the factor is that if any of this was any of the information that Mama Bear does have is to be turned over to TVI, it's no longer useful because the whole fucking planet has it. Congrats. Some things you should just keep off of YouTube and just send to TVI and do the right thing. Unless you already have, and then now you're just hindering an investigation, which is not a good thing either. Just be careful what you put out on the YouTube streets. That's all. I mean, I don't know the extent of what she's done. I don't know the extent of anything. Any carrots in the chili? I see. Not that I seen. Um, but like I said, I don't quite understand. I understand that um, you want to get the information out there. I get that. I understand that. But sometimes the information you put out there, okay, it could have helped, but you put it out there so it's too late for it to help. So I don't really much know why or the hows or the who's or what in the fucking bloody hell was going through your head, Chris's head, to even record those goddamn phone calls and then thinking it's okay to blast them out here. Like, that ruins a lot of people's trust. And it's just crazy, Andrew. I want to get one. I want Andrew to get one, and he was close. As soon as he discovers how beneficial it is, hell, he'll use it all the time. It's free. It it frees up his busy schedule, right? Yo, like for real, kid. Listen, kids are crazy. Housework is crazy. Like I did a live this morning, and then I went out for a walk with my mom, and then I ran to the store right quick, came back, and I was doing nothing but housework. And oh my lord, I'm still not done. It's like holy shit. But yet again, there's usually 7 kids here in the morning, 7 kids in the afternoon. So it's like holy shit. So hi T, hi everyone. So it's a busy, busy thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jaden. But what I am saying is that I appreciate you getting that out there, and it's very good for you. And I'm happy you did, because that was actually something for once I didn't know. But my biggest problem is now going to be the backlash, the haterade, and how come you didn't do the right thing and turn it in? My brother's creepy. So what? I'm creepy. I don't care. I'm not meant to be everybody's cup of tea. All right, Doodle Mom. Could anyone direct me to at least the reason for these lives? The reason for the last few lives I've done, including this one, is because there was a kind of sort of a falling out between me and kind of sort of something. I don't know. I missed it. I must have missed a memo where I was a piece of shit or something or whatever. I don't know. I only skimmed through the fucking mile long text message I got. So apparently I did something to piss off somebody, and now they don't moderate for me. And then they put out a live on theirs um, today about some things that they were doing behind the scenes and this and that. And everything else. And then there was a short video she did, this person did last night that basically doxed where the hell my kid has been, which of course is nobody on this fucking street's business. And, you know, that happens. So. But it's okay. They want to keep producing information and this and that. Okay, it's all common knowledge and it only costs $2 to buy it. All right, that's it. It costs $2. Listen, I could I could look up anybody as long as I have their real name and what town and state they're in. I could turn around and pay $2 and have their whole background within 20 minutes. It's not that hard. Just left Mama Bears, was still confused on about the little girl was her daughter. Talking about how a different YouTube creator took advantage of Mama Bear and her. Okay. Then she stated I was creepy, and then she stated my brother's creepy. Okay, Ericon's known to be creepy. We make comments because we make comments. It's what the fuck we do. No harm, no foul. We're not going to sit there and go harass somebody because of something. We don't care because we make our comments. No, we don't care. Me, I'm a dad, okay? So when I see something I think as a dad is not proper for a young lady to be wearing while they're on a video, I'm going to say something. No. I don't know what they were talking about. I don't. I only caught some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was busy. But at the end of the day, if y'all would have came to me with this shit as it was going down, I could have handled it. But now that you didn't, and I can't, there's nothing I can do. Y'all want me to sit there and force my fucking kid to talk? Well, you got better luck of getting blood out of a fucking stone. Because I don't give a fuck how much you threaten me, how much you dox me, how many times CPS shows up, how many times fucking people run their mouths about me saying I'm this and that. It still ain't gonna change my mind. My son will not now or ever get on these YouTube streets to talk about the case, period. As long as it's an open investigation, he ain't talking about none of it. And I'm not forcing him. And if that means I'm a bad dad because I refuse to have my son come up here and be draped around these YouTube streets like some type of corner hoe, well, so be it. No, you're good. Oh, I see you. How are you? So, no more, no less. He told his side of the story to the fucking proper people. That's all who need to know. Outside of that, it ain't nobody's fucking business. And to sit there and use somebody else's child to try to get that information out of my son, you're a low-life piece of shit. Period. So, go on your little manhunt. I mean, your little witch hunt. Go do what you got to do. Because at the end, and I hate to break it to everybody, but at the end of the fucking day, none of this shit that's coming out anywhere is getting us any closer to finding her. We've been at this for over 2 fucking years, and ain't nothing been said or done. Whatever we come out, whatever YouTube comes out and says or what's put on the YouTube streets, it ain't going to matter. None of it's going to help find this little girl. It's going to cause more drama and chaos. Which creator? Oh, I'm talking about Chris being a fucking asshole. And, that's just the way that is. And like I said, not for nothing, but Mama Bear, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to help you. And at this current moment in time, I will not, and I fucking repeat, will not force my son to say a fucking thing. It's not my business. It's not YouTube's business. It ain't nobody's fucking business but the police. And guess what? The police have it. So by everybody sitting there telling me, oh, you need to force him to talk, I ain't forcing my son to do a jack goddamn thing. Because that's violating his rights. And it's violating my rights as his father to say, fuck you, I don't want to. Well, we already know. We already know. Old crows, we already know. But to sit there and try to repetitively tell me to go force my kid to talk, I ain't fucking forcing him to do shit. I ain't changed my mind since I started up on these lives over a year ago. Shit, I said it then and I'll say it now. I ain't fucking doing nothing. Nope, not doing a goddamn thing. Oh, there were plenty of them. Plenty of people out there trying to have me force my son to talk. Nope. Okay, you can tell me 100 times, oh, Hunter needs to talk. I don't care. I'm not forcing him. I'm not making him talk. He needs to talk. Talk to who? YouTube? He ain't talking to nobody. He ain't talking to anybody on YouTube. He already told the police and the TBI what he knows. And he took a lie detector. So I ain't forcing him to say shit. He needs to talk. Yeah, sure, he needs to talk, but not to y'all. He needs to talk to his fucking therapist. That's about it. He needs to talk to me. Because, one phone call every 2 months is starting to piss me off. But, but he don't need to talk to anybody else. No more, no less. I don't know how many times I got to put it out there. Boy don't need to talk to nobody else besides who he already talked to. Other than his therapist, of course. Outside of that, he don't need to talk to fucking not a damn soul. Nah. Colt 45, I wouldn't even put me in that sentence. You don't have to talk to me. He's 17 years old. If you don't want to fucking talk to me, then don't talk to me. It's going to hurt. It's going to suck. But it's okay. He'll talk to me when he's ready. He's a teenager. He's almost 18 years old. He'll be 18 years old next year. If he does not want to fucking talk to me, I'm not going to force him to talk to me. I'm not doing it. I agree. Oh, Andrew, he needs to talk. Sure. Okay. But not to me or anybody else on YouTube. And I would have been able to help fucking stop it if I would have known about it. But, at the time, it was keep information away from Andrew. So, whatever. I'm not gonna battle with nobody. I don't care. I'm not gonna sit here and play whose dick's bigger or who has the bigger wallet to go buy information on people. I don't give a fuck, dude. Sing your fucking stories. I don't care. Put out your information. Do you? But at the end of the fucking day, it ain't gonna mean shit besides more bullshit and jargon and backlash, and more bullshit and jargon, clicks and views. Because that's all this is gonna be. So, your lovely phone calls you've been popping out here on YouTube, well, if you send it to TBI, they can't use it now. Any information that you drop to that you have or have dropped that could have helped the case, can't do shit for it now. So I don't much know anything other than what I'm told. And if people don't tell me what's going on when the situation is going on, I can't help correct it. And since I didn't know until this point in time, there ain't shit I can do. Then you want to point the finger at somebody? Point it at the dumb bitch you were besties with. Don't point it at me. I can't fix anybody's mistakes for hanging with the wrong fucking idiots. No, old crows, no. Nobody's done another interview with H. They're not allowed. They're not allowed at all. Nobody's allowed to do interviews with H. Here, I thought I was having something important. I've been up since 6. I've been up since 6:30. I went to bed at 3. I still can't go lay down until well after 5 o'clock. And this is not happening today. Okay, it's really not, because you wait and wait and hold and wait and hold and wait information, and then you put it out here on the YouTube streets like you're like, yeah, it's okay, we're gonna make this known to everybody and their mother, and then knowing there's an ongoing investigation, knowing that there could be something to help the case in said recordings, and you just fucked it all up. Cool. And who does it matter who I'm related to? It doesn't. Not one thing has to do with another. Who gives a shit? Not one thing has to do with another. But you can keep digging. It's okay. I don't mind. Sorry to hear that, Selena. So, dig, pay for whatever information you think is going to be relevant, because none of it's fucking relevant, and keep destroying more lives, because that's what we do. Yeah, right. But go ahead and dig. It's okay. I don't care. I don't. Because at the end of the fucking day, the only person you're hurting is yourself. Because you have to live with that choice, not us. You have to live with that choice. I don't. No, it's too far. And winter's coming. But here how it is, okay? I ain't playing no fucking games. I'm not playing no games with you. I'm not playing no games with nobody. I'm up here having fun. Okay, doing my thing, making people happy, smile, start off their day with a good smile, good talk, and it's a fucking and apparently, then it is what it is after that, and now all of a sudden it's some big thing to where it's okay to do whatever it is you're doing. And you want to drop down information, okay, drop down information. You only have what you can prove, and you can't prove shit. And it doesn't matter. And you want to dig on me, okay, dig on me. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna find? That I like to burn places down? I like to break into places, beat the shit out of people, and burn down houses. Okay, I've already told you all that. I told everybody my whole history. Oh, I got arrested for mooning. My bad. Anything else? Does it really fucking matter at this point? No, it doesn't. But you want to dig into my history. I hope you like what you find. I hope it's a good read. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to be everybody's best friend. I'm here because I was asked to be here. And now that I am here, I like it and I stayed and I made a great community out of it. And people have come in and made it makes everything better. Makes everything awesome. And I appreciate it a lot. But by no means don't take my kindness as a weakness. I am that asshole. But you want to sit there and say, "Oh, I can be a bitch." Okay, well, do you, boo boo? I honestly don't give a fuck. Put out there whatever information you have. I don't fucking care. Because at the end of the day, I'm not the one that's gonna regret none of it. Really not. Because some of those people that they say I'm associated with have a lot of money and very good lawyers. And they definitely don't like when people talk about them. Just so you know, just some food for thought. Okay? Food for thought. I agree. So you go ahead and release your little dossier on me. But understand when you start naming names and naming people, and then all of a sudden there's issues, legal issues. Oh, yeah. When all of a sudden you got more legal issues than what you wanted or need, I have nothing to do with it. You see, I'm not worried about my life at all. I'm not worried about it being exposed to YouTube. I don't care. But a lot of people, just saying, don't like their names out there. So when you decide to go do your little live and try to expose who I know, what is this and what is that, just understand I have nothing to do with the backlash at all. See, I don't care to play for real life, but a lot of my associates do. And they have the money to back their asses up to make sure their lawyer's still paid. So they can get you for defamation, so they can get you for whatever they want to get you with legally. So before you open that file, you might want to think twice because there's a lot of people I associate with that have lawyers and aren't afraid to use them. And I'm not threatening anybody. I'm just I'm giving out a friendly caution. That's it. It's not a threat, it's not a promise, it's not anything other than a friendly caution. Because you don't know what people do for a living. You don't know what type of money they have or anything. So before you come up here and run your mouth thinking you know shit that's already public knowledge, I'd be careful. Because you don't know who these people are. Just because they say they're associated with the person you're looking up and then you blast their shit all over the internet and they find out about it and then instantly you got a lawyer knocking at your door for you going to court, that is not a me problem. Just be careful. You want to go after somebody, go after that person. Leave the known associates and family out of it. You don't know what kind of shit they have. Go after that said person. Leave everybody else the fuck out of it. I'm sorry, or is that way too old school? I don't know. I can't keep up with today's generation jargon. Oh no, I no. See, that's the problem. The YouTube streets can blow at any moment. I'm just going to sit back and watch. Nobody, nobody don't know me. Don't know what husband, what my husband does. Well, it's all good. That's the problem. Nobody. See, that's the thing about having YouTube channels. You can be whatever you want up here. You could be under whatever name you have there. You don't have to use your legal name. You can make up one and go. Keep your identity a secret. That's the best part about YouTube. You don't have to use your real name. And that's why a lot of people flock to YouTube because you don't have to use your real name. Okay? So open your little dossier above whatever, produce whatever video you feel, and just understand it is what it is. Okay? Sadly, Mary, this isn't. That's the sad thing. It really isn't. This isn't a game. This is none of that. All right, Colt, quiet down now. Quiet down. Be good. Be good. I know who you are. Quiet down. Be good. I know exactly, but I don't say shit. Because it's not anybody's business. And no, this is not a game. This is going out of hand because you want to produce information years late, a year over a year later that holds no standing ground now. And you want me to basically force my son to come up here and speak. No. Mm-mm. That ain't gonna happen. Nope. I would love for him to come join me on a live and have fun with me, but that ain't gonna happen. I agree. Justice needs to be solved and done. And that little girl needs to go home. We all agree upon that. No matter what our outside views are, we all agree that that little girl needs to come home. Period. No matter what our outside views are. Somebody kill me, please. Oh, it's Credit Sesame telling me my credit's gone up today. Ooh, woo. I don't care. So, do what you got to do. Get it done. Get it over with. And go about your day. Okay? Because I don't care what you have to say, what bullshit you got on me. I'm too old for this shit. You want to run it and say something about me? Fucking hurry up. I am getting old. I am tired. I don't care. Because ain't nobody out there on these streets can call me anything I ain't heard before. And ain't nobody gonna attack me better than I attack myself. So if anyone wants to sit there and expose this bullshit on me that I don't, that, from my past, whatever, expose it. I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? The past is the past. The future is now. Get over it. But on that note, I do have to finish up a couple of things in the house before the other children get here. So I'm going to let you guys go. I will be back up. Hopefully, not again tonight, but I'll be back up Monday. Much love. Thank you all for being here. Please like, subscribe, do all the wonderful, colorful things. And always know, just because you hear it on these streets, don't always make it true. And just because you hear somebody have somebody's background doesn't always make that person that person. Everybody's got a history. Everybody's got skeletons. It's life. Get over it. Have